Hi guys, HyperGolem here. Today I thought I should make a bit different video than usual because I like to do different things on this channel. So yeah, today I thought I should show you my PS2 and PS1 game collection. It's quite small, but you know, some people enjoy these kind of videos, so why not? It's interesting to try something new. Okay, so let's get started here. First off, we seem to have the PS2 demo disc. This is the one I got when I bought my PlayStation in 2002. Next up, Hugo Diamond Fever. Pretty okay platformer. Haven't played this for years. Here's Spyro 3. I was never really a big fan of Spyro, but it's a pretty fun game. I haven't played it in years either. And here we have Rayman with a custom cover because the one I bought didn't have the original cover with it, so I had to print it myself. The back side is original though. Simpsons Wrestling. This is a real classic. I really enjoy playing this with friends, even though it's quite unbalanced, but still very fun. Here, Star Wars Jedi Power Battles, Episode 1. Destroy All Humans 1. Another favorite of mine. Here's Hugo Bagazoom in a custom GameStop case. I used to play this a lot when I was like 8 years old, I think. Worms 3D, which is actually my favorite Worms game of all time. Next up, Taito Legends 2. It's a collection of retro games from the 80s and 90s mostly. Simpsons video game. The finished version, as you can see from the title text. Another Simpsons game, Simpson Hit and Run. It's basically a GTA meets The Simpsons. An excellent game, a true classic. Spent hours and hours on this. Here's Ratchet and Clank 1. I never actually got to play this too much. I don't know why. I was never really into Ratchet and Clank. It was a bargain bin game. Got it for like 10 euros, I think. Sly 3. Here's Rayman 3. Hoodlum Havoc. Got a lot of nostalgia with this one. Here's Medal of Honor Frontline. Quite good FPS. Here we have Time Splitters 2. It's a sci-fi themed first-person shooter adventure game. Quite fun. Here's actually the first one, Time Splitters 1. Not quite as good. Serious Sam, The Next Encounter. Another true classic. I used to love playing this, you know, just blow everything up. Shoot everything you see type of game. Here's TMNT 3, Mutant Nightmare. This was a pretty waste of money. I paid a lot of money for this for some reason, but I never really liked it. You know, it's like a co-op action game. I guess it could be fun with friends, but single player it's not too fun. Sonic Unleashed. pretty mediocre game. I was never really into Sonic either. Here's Agent Hugo Lemon Twist, a huge ripoff of Crash Bandicoot. You know, it rips off so many things from Crash. You know, it's not too original, it's quite lame. Star Wars Episode 3. Didn't play this much either. Excuse me. Sims 2, a really fun game with friends. Ratchet Gladiator, also fun in multiplayer. Probably my favorite Ratchet & Clank game, if you think about it. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the Finnish version. Also my childhood favorite. And here's Garfield saving Arlene. Another strange game. I'm not really sure about this one because it's so long since I played this, but I don't really have negative memories about it. I guess it was okay, but I don't know. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. You know, I like the first one better. I don't know, this one just didn't hit me. Never really played it. And here's Time Sparrows 3 Future Perfect. My favorite from the series, an excellent FPS. Great story, great characters, great multiplayer. I highly recommend. Destroy Elements 2, also one of my favorites. But I think the first one is better. Worms 4 Mayhem. Like I said, Worms 3D is my favorite, but this one isn't too bad either. Pile is kind of stacking up here. Oh my god. Okay. Next up, Sly 1. And right up next, Sly 2, which is my favorite Sly game. Probably because I just feel like Sly 3 went overboard with some things. I was never really a fan of the teams in Sly 3 and whatnot. I prefer the story in the second one. Ratchet & Clank 3, another bargain bin game. I don't know. I tried playing it for like a few hours, but then just got bored. Sonic Gems Collection. This is a pretty fun one. There's like Sonic CD, Sonic Fighters, Sonic R. Sonic Fighters is my favorite, by the way, from this particular game. Rayman M. Have played this like many times with friends. Really fun. A true classic. And yeah, this is by the way a remake of, you know, that PS1 version. Kind of like Rayman Revolution is a remake of Rayman 2. Somewhere in this pile too. Kart Fury Championship Racing. A generic racing game, formula game. Played this a few times with my dad. And here's Rayman Revolution. I really love this one. The platforming is just superb here. Haven't played that much of, you know, the original Rayman 2, but they're more or less the same, I think. Here's actually my first PS2 game ever, which is Giant Citizen Caputo. This is like a sci-fi action third-person shooter game. Really fun. Great story, great graphics, even though it was made in 2001. The PC version is far better though. Here's Worms Forts Under Siege. Excuse me. This is a quite strange Worms game actually. Not really like the conventional Worms games. Okay, I think that's all of my PS1 and PS2 games. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Well, it's actually 10 minutes long, so I guess it's quite big, but I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, comment below telling me what you think, and if you'd like to see something similar to this. I might show my PC games later if anyone enjoyed this. So yeah. But yeah, until next time. Bye.